Hey makers, it's Charlotte and I'm here today with Matt, our in-house skin and hair care expert. Today we're going to talk to you about some common claims that can be used for skin and hair care products and how to know if your products qualify for them. There's a lot of terms that get thrown around in cosmetics, skincare, hair care, and body care products, and it can be tricky to know which ones require a certification or what you need to do to get your products to comply with them. First, let's talk about natural versus organic versus bio-based. Matt, tell us a little bit about what each of these terms means and if our customers can use them to describe their skin or hair care products.
Great, yeah, no problem. So natural, we'll start with that. That's the broadest term out of these three, although I'm sure everyone's heard all three ad nauseum. Natural really refers to that it has no synthetic byproducts and is not derived from any petroleum or industrial processes first. Organic is kind of the hardest to define since there are dozens of organic certification boards across different jurisdictions, different countries, even different states. Oregon has its own organic cert program and so forth. So really, when it comes to organic, pay attention to which organizations you really feel comfortable with and trust, and then go by that organic certification if that's something that's important to you. And then the last one is bio-based. This is probably the least referred to or least heard of. Bio-based is a relatively new initiative formed by the USDA, and what they're trying to do is erase some of the ambiguity behind organic and natural and just refer to it as something that's derived from a biological product first. So this means earth, water, and plant-based materials only. And this is great because they actually do give their own USDA bio-preferred seal of approval as long as ingredients meet the minimum requirements of bio-based composition. And this actually is a great tool to help look out for on products, and it'll help you kind of guide you in that natural versus organic.
Amazing. So to recap, Matt, it sounds like to call your products natural, you don't necessarily need a certification to do that. But if you'd like to call your products organic or bio-based, you should look to a certifying body to get certified for each of those claims.
Correct. A very common one for organic would be the NSF Foundation. And then like I said, for bio-based, go to the USDA bio-preferred website.
Okay, the next claim is for sensitive skin or dermatologist-approved. This is a claim that you see on a lot of skincare products. So if you're choosing to make your own skincare products and possibly sell them, this may be a claim that you want to consider looking into. So Matt, can you tell us a little bit about what this means and what it takes to make this claim for your products?
Great, so every product that hits the market usually goes through what's called repeat insole patch testing, and this is a clinical form of testing that evaluates a product's safety when applied to skin in a patch-like manner. And this actually is then reviewed by a dermatologist or a pediatrician, who then gives their stamp of approval to say that this product is dermatologist-approved, safe for sensitive skin, or kid-approved.
Lastly, vegan. This is another common claim that we see on all sorts of products around us, from food to products that we put on our skin and in our hair. So Matt, tell us a little bit about what it means for your products to be vegan and if you should or should not put that on your final product.
Great, so vegan, I'm sure everyone's familiar with the term. It basically means free of animal components, byproducts, and anything that came from an animal source. If your product is vegan compliant, which we will list on all ingredients for the website, whether they are or not, obviously some things, if you're using like a goat milk based ingredient, that should not be claimed as vegan. But in most cases, skincare products are generally derived from plant or non-animal based products, so you're pretty much safe in most regards. So one bugaboo when you have a vegan formula that contains beeswax is to be careful of what grade of beeswax you're selecting. For a vegan formula, you'll want to select a synthetic beeswax because that is an animal-derived product. And this synthetic beeswax is actually considered more beef-friendly than other grades besides organic.
There you have it. Those are some of the most common claims that people make on their skincare products. Another popular one is to be Leaping Bunny certified, which is a gold standard for cruelty-free products. We actually have another YouTube video talking about how to become Leaping Bunny certified. So explore our YouTube channel, find that video, and you can learn a bit more information on how to obtain that certification. If you guys have any questions or comments about these certifications, drop them below, and be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay in the know on all the latest makers, tips, and tricks.